So this morning they were showing me how, I gotta see if I can explain this right. So imagine yourself as the, imagine yourself as a being, as yourself. Imagine yourself as yourself. Only you have control. What are those little things called when they play video games, like remotes or something? I think they're all different. You've got all those little steer things and all the different things to make your avatar move around, right? And so you are the person sitting on the couch with the little remote in your hand, and you are, controlling the video game avatar, that you are the avatar. So then shift that consciousness into the avatar, and the avatar is you. So you're playing yourself, you're controlling yourself in this game. That is you. That has some aspect of consciousness that you've given it, and so it has some sort of connection with you. So it is your avatar, like the same as like when the people go in and they create their avatar on these video games, and then they go play it. Like, you created this, and so it's here to play. So you have the video game, you have you sitting there with a controller, but the game has a virus. The game is has been infiltrated, and there is somebody who has taken all of your communication and they have severed it with all sorts of different controlling aspects. Like they've blocked off your communication, so you have no way to communicate with your avatar that is in there, and your avatar is being abused and kicked around, and it's been it's just following direction inside the game. Come over here and go shop. Come over here and have sex. Come over here and kill somebody. Come over here and rob somebody. Just all of this stuff that just, and you, with the control, you're like, hey, wait a minute, that's not me. Wait, that's not me. And so the little avatar just starts trying to shut that communication off more. Like, no, shut up. Look, everybody else is doing it. This is what we do here. And it starts blocking off, sealing it off in this wall, containing it, so it shuts up. Doesn't want to hear it. Look, I got this. I'm managing what's going on here. It's the ego-driven consciousness, and it is out there, and it is just being driven by its ego. It only has a small aspect of self, and it has put it in a little container, so it doesn't have to feel what's real, because it's not safe to feel what's real. So the whole system, that I talk about, like if you want to call it the cabal, I call it the serpent, the beast. That's what it is. The serpent, because it's got so many tentacles that have come out into people's lives, that has infiltrated into their lives, and they have no awareness of this infiltration. But so when you can start looking around, as you play your avatar, and you start looking for more, searching for more, and thinking like, wait a minute, no, this isn't right. No, this isn't right. Like, the whole thing where people are starting to realize that the skies are off. Like, there's so much stuff that's just not right. This is an illusion. So of course it's not right. So then you go into the people. So if your avatar is up there and it's being cut off by this illness of the disease of three-dimensional, and you think, well, why would a soul even go in and do that? Why would it come when it knows there's a disease there that's going to do that? Well, because the soul is a confident, badass warrior, and they don't think of, they don't care about stuff like that. I think that a lot of souls forget what pain and intolerance and all of those heavy kind of energies, what they feel like when you're born, and they're hitting you as soon as you're born, you know, because the indoctrination starts immediately. They start severing that tie immediately. And so you get cut. I mean, they do it with chemicals and stuff, even fluoride. So they do everything they can to cut you off from, you know, your avatar, your higher self, your God aspect. And, you know, you're just down here having the experience, and you are learning, but, you know, your experience can be a lot more peaceful when you're not just living in the signs of what they're trying to control you with, the subliminal messaging that's all around you. I'm not saying don't tune into your signs, because like you should tune into your signs, because there's other beings out here who are trying to communicate with you. I'm talking about a different kind. So, you know, you need to be aware of how they're trying to control you through their subliminal messaging and directing you to, you know, shop, don't take care of your health, rely on them for medicine, you know, fight with people over stupid shit, you know, all of the stuff that they want. So, you know, and they all, and all of it has an agenda. It all has a dark purpose. It's not anything good for us. Everything benefits them, their financial system or whatever. So, you know, that's when you really start recognizing it as a soul of like really how deep and dark this is, and how fantastic it is that the people who are pulling free from it, you know. But yeah, when they were showing me that whole thing, and it just all of a sudden, you know, I was just like, oh, that just explained it so well. Who knows? I mean, I have a brain injury, so I could have explained this last week exactly the same way and I wouldn't know. So if you go and you listen to my videos and I explain some, you know, 10 times, and I act like it's the first time I ever heard it, that's what the life of a brain injury is. Yeah. So, you know, I'm not trying to do it to be, you know, silly or funny or stupid or whatever. It's just, yeah, when you have a damaged brain, it's got spotty information. So yeah, stuff will come back around, and it's like brand new again. I find all sorts of clothes in my closet that are brand new. So anyways, I really think that I hope that would help people to understand is right now what we're trying to do is mend those ties, the communication, so that you can get in touch with yourself, so you can break down those walls of where you have, you know, all the words that I'm hearing, I don't want to, it's not those, it's protect. Yeah, that's much better, is that where you've put yourself to protect yourself from this painful place. And you know, so this time right now, the whole reason you get this mirror to see yourself and go through these experiences that seem hopeless and horrible, like how will I ever get through this? Those are all your, you know, your spiritual awakening, your it is your spirit trying to break free, so that you can go and you can trust, you can have faith. And, you know, all of this stuff happening right now, we're not going into Armageddon. So many people think it's Armageddon. We're going to go into some crises. Yeah, but it's the crises for everyone to get their come to Jesus moment, you know, and so everybody can go in full on crises, so they have that opportunity to see themselves, to grow from this, to go inside themselves, to tear down the walls they've built around their soul, to set that soul free, and to claim themselves, claim their identity, claim their sovereignty and stuff. So, you know, this is a really beautiful experience to be going through. And we have to remember that's the thing, why there's no good or bad. There's a lot of bad stuff happening right now to a lot of people, and it's going to be such a good outcome if they can go through it and experience it. They'll turn it into light. They'll turn it into something beautiful. You know, don't get trapped in their dark negativity. You can turn everything around. And don't get caught up in thinking about the future and being scared, you know. That's where they want to keep you trapped in fear. You know, you got to go in and you got to trust. I don't know how this is going to work out, but it's going to work out. And start seeing the future for what it is. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time. You know, a completely new experience in the age of Aquarius, in the new age of, it is going to be it's the golden age. It's heaven on earth. It is what they've talked about since the beginning of time. Well, who knows about everything has been such a lie. Like, you know, that's impossible to talk about anything from the past. It's all just, you know, everything has been a lie for so long. But so don't worry about the future either, because that's a lie. What they're selling you is not true. And what we're going to have is a spiritual awakening, and it's going to move everybody towards that understanding of what's important and understanding how to treat one another and to want more for ourselves. And we're going to move into a really beautiful time. So, you know, but we got to go through some pain to get to there, so we know, you know, but it's leaving that. We're leaving those experiences and we're moving into this really beautiful one. And so, you know, really keep your pain personal about your, you know, don't blame others and stuff like that, and really focus on yourself and focus on your growth and breaking down your walls. You know, that inner child work is so perfect for that, to find your true self in there and to love yourself and really recognize yourself for the beautiful person that you are inside. So, you know, just it's super sad, and it's going to be heavy energy for the collective, but also it's really breaking free as a group, breaking free from a system of such corruption. So, you know, this is really, really exciting. And, you know, I'm really sorry for so many people who are having suffering and pain. And I really do see the bigger purpose behind it all. And, you know, but I do feel your pain. I've gone through so much of my own. I do feel your pain, and I know it's hard. And just fight through it, because it's going to be so much better. This whole thing isn't about what they're selling you. It's about your personal growth. It's about you expanding yourself, reconnecting those cords that they've cut with from your higher self to your avatar, connecting with that spirit side of you. So it's really beautiful times. And, you know, just stay faithful, stay working on yourself, you know, detach from their stuff as much as you can. Don't get caught up in their stuff. And if you are, it's part of what you're supposed to be doing to wake up. Every single thing is to wake you up. So once you're awake, really start doing your inner work. And because, you know, this is what all of this is about. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.